I think one thing that I've consistently taken issue with my own sex drive and has made me uncomfortable when I'm watching porn, other than the fact that there's just genuine dysphoria there that having contact with those organs of mine makes me upset because it reminds me of what I am physically, and it it it's incredibly uncomfortable. But I mean, other than dysphoria, I think one of the things that like keeps me from wanting to jack off or makes me upset when I try to is that it feels like all of the porn that exists doesn't have any love involved in it. Like if you've seen my old ranting video from like a year ago, uh, where I did a video called ranting about Shinbo porn, and the Lane PS1 game. I talked about this idea that one of the reasons why I couldn't get into porn is because there's never a romantic connection that's being made. And so it feels incredibly shallow. And obviously, I'm not going to thought police you if you like having hookups or if you just like having sex for the sake of it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a chemical reaction like anything else. Who am I to judge you for wanting to change your chemical state? Ultimately, human beings are just uh, made of chemicals, you know? We're constantly having these neurotransmitters reacting to other things, um, and whatever you can do to increase the uptake of good chemicals, why would I shame you for that? You can do anything you want. I don't care. But when I look at my own life, it doesn't make me feel better uh, to just masturbate. It doesn't make me feel better to just have sexual feelings on their own because I need them to be tied to romance. If there's not romance, I start feeling incredibly guilty for having these feelings. I start feeling disgusting. And it feels wrong. And then I don't feel attracted anymore. Like the attraction goes away because I realize that there's no love involved. Um, there's no care for the individual person. A lot of the time in porn, it feels like there's not even really proper consent, and that really bothers me. That just makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable. I end up feeling more empathy for the people involved than attraction. Um, like the few good experiences I've had had with jacking off have always been in the very, very rare instances where I feel like I've found a video of people who genuinely love one another, and I can sort of parasocially partake in the experience of empathizing with their love. And then I find that attractive. But I don't find it attractive to have sexual feelings without that basis of love. It just makes me feel uncomfortable every time. It just makes me feel wrong. Like there's something deeply, deeply gross about this. And the fact that people don't acknowledge how gross these things are um, infinitely confuses me. Because I think, the ability to be intimate with somebody, to to defy the grossness, the inherent disgustingness of the human body, to show that part of yourself to someone else, to be comfortable enough to show that part of yourself to someone else, to take the step to have that very intimate act. Um, I feel like the only way that can occur is through love, you know? That I wouldn't be comfortable doing that in any other situation. I've tried. I've tried to give myself up like that for the sake of experimentation, but every time in the end I got cold feet and was too uncomfortable to go through with it. Um, and I think that's really strange. Maybe I just process this stuff different than other people, but I think, in order to defy that like baseline instinct of of the body is gross, the human body is disgusting, um, is to embrace someone who you really truly care about. That in a way, the act of showing your body to that other person and doing these things is ultimately a testament to how much you care about them. It's a testament to how much you trust them. It's a testament to how comfortable they make you feel, not how good the act is in and of itself. Because I find the act disgusting.